The Ipiutak culture thrived in the Arctic region of Alaska around 2,000 years ago. The Ipiutak culture flourished in the region now known as the western Arctic coast of Alaska, demonstrating an early human adaptation to extreme environments. They were part of the prehistoric Thule people who later evolved into the modern Inuit communities. Being precursors to the Thule people, the Ipiutak played a crucial role in the development of Inuit culture, showcasing a lineage of cultural evolution in the Arctic. Ipiutak's name comes from the site near Point Hope, Alaska, where their artifacts were first discovered. The term Ipiutak was adopted after the site's discovery in the mid-20th century, highlighting the importance of this archaeological find in defining a distinct prehistoric culture. Their culture predates the well-known Dorset and Thule cultures in the Arctic. Preceding the Dorset and Thule cultures, the Ipiutak culture represents an earlier chapter in the Arctic's complex prehistory. Ipiutak people were skilled hunters, primarily targeting marine mammals like seals and walruses. Their hunting expertise included understanding animal behavior and the use of specialized equipment, which enhanced their chances of survival in a resource-scarce environment. They utilized a distinctive type of harpoon for hunting, featuring interchangeable parts for different purposes. The modular design of Ipiutak harpoons allowed for versatility, enabling hunters to adapt to different hunting scenarios with a single tool. Ipiutak settlements were seasonal, moving between coastal and inland areas depending on the availability of resources. Seasonal migration patterns were essential for resource management, reflecting a deep understanding of the Arctic's seasonal cycles. Their dwellings were semi-subterranean houses made of whalebone and sod, designed to withstand harsh Arctic winds. These houses, called caribou, combine natural insulation with innovative architecture to create warm shelters against the harsh Arctic cold. The Ipiutak had a complex social structure suggested by the diversity and quality of grave goods found in burials. The variation in grave goods suggests a hierarchical society where individual status was marked by the items they were buried with. Art was an integral part of their culture, as seen in intricately carved ivory, figurines, and tools. The intricate carvings were not just utilitarian, but also artistic expressions, revealing a rich symbolic language tied to their worldview. Ipiutak ivory carvings often depicted animals and human-animal hybrids, reflecting their spiritual beliefs. Human-animal hybrid figures in Ipiutak art may have symbolized shamanic transformations or spiritual connections to the animal world. They were adept at working with bone, antler, and ivory, producing a wide range of utilitarian and decorative objects. The Ipiutak culture developed unique clothing styles, using furs and skins for warmth and protection from the cold. They used a variety of sewing techniques and materials such as sinew for making clothing and footwear. The Ipiutak traded with other ancient Arctic cultures, exchanging goods like obsidian and marine mammal products. The trade networks they were part of highlight a sophisticated social organization and interconnectedness beyond their immediate communities. Their diet consisted mainly of meat, blubber, and some plant-based foods gathered during the short summer months. Their dietary reliance on marine mammals was balanced by limited plant-based resources, demonstrating a narrow but efficient food chain exploitation. The Ipiutak likely had extensive knowledge of the sea ice patterns and seasonal migrations of marine life. Knowledge of sea ice dynamics was crucial for navigating safely, which Ipiutak hunters mastered to access distant hunting grounds. They used umiaks, large skin boats, for open water hunting and transportation. Umiaks, capable of carrying several hunters, were vital for community-wide hunting efforts and long-distance travel. Kayaks, smaller and more maneuverable boats, were also part of their maritime technology. The Ipiutak culture disappeared around 500 AD, reasons for which are still debated among archaeologists. The Ipiutak's disappearance remains an enigma, stimulating debates on cultural resilience and environmental pressures in prehistory. Some theories suggest environmental changes and resource depletion contributed to their decline. Climate shifts and overexploitation of resources might have led to societal stress, contributing to their cultural transition rather than a sudden end. The Ipiutak's disappearance coincides with the arrival of the Dorset culture in the region. They left behind no written records, so much of what we know comes from archaeological findings. While the Ipiutak didn't leave written records, their artifacts serve as silent witnesses to their way of life, speaking volumes about their culture. The Ipiutak were one of the earliest cultures in the Arctic to use the bow and arrow. The introduction of the bow and arrow was a technological advancement that improved hunting efficiency, marking a shift shift in hunting tactics. The Ipiutak culture's art has influenced contemporary Inuit artists who admire their craftsmanship. Contemporary Inuit art has been inspired by the Ipiutak's mastery of form and expression, preserving ancient artistic traditions. They are believed to have had a shamanistic belief system based on the reverence for nature and spirits. A shamanistic belief system likely incorporated rituals for ensuring successful hunts and maintaining harmony with nature. The Ipiutak used dog teams for transportation and hunting, indicating early domestication of sled dogs. The domestication of dogs for sled pulling was a critical adaptation that improved transportation and hunting capabilities in the Arctic. They had a sophisticated understanding of the environment, allowing them to survive in extreme conditions. Their deep environmental understanding included recognizing the rhythms of the natural world, essential for survival in a harsh landscape. Ipiutak's legacy is seen in the evolution of Inuit technology, particularly in hunting and sled making. Ipiutak innovations in sled making and boat construction were key adaptations to their environment, influencing later Arctic cultures. The Ipiutak buried their dead with care, often including grave goods that suggest individual status or roles in society. Communal burial sites suggest a shared sense of community identity and a belief in an afterlife. They had a strong connection to the natural world, evident in their art and likely in their rituals and ceremonies. The Ipiutak culture did not have pottery, relying instead on skin bags and baskets for storage. The absence of pottery indicates alternative methods for storing and transporting goods, relying on materials more abundant in the Arctic. The discovery of Ipiutak artifacts has helped archaeologists understand the prehistory of the North American Arctic. The Ipiutak story contributes to a broader understanding of human adaptability and cultural continuity in the face of environmental change. The Ipiutak were skilled at adapting to the challenging Arctic environment, showing resilience and innovation. Their houses were built in clusters, suggesting a communal living arrangement and social cohesion. The clustering of dwellings could have promoted social interaction and collective defense against harsh elements and potential threats. The Ipiutak people would have faced long periods of darkness during winter, necessitating effective use of fire and social activities. The long winter nights necessitated close-knit communities where storytelling and indoor activities bonded families and passed on cultural knowledge. Their knowledge of stars and celestial navigation likely played a role in their hunting and travel. Celestial navigation skills were vital, guiding them during seasonal migrations and hunts, underscoring their profound astronomical knowledge. Ipiutak women likely played significant roles in both subsistence activities and crafting. Women's roles likely encompassed not only child-rearing and domestic tasks, but also crafting and potentially participating in subsistence activities. The Ipiutak's use of driftwood, a rare commodity in the Arctic, highlights their resourcefulness. Driftwood, scarce in the Arctic, was prized for its versatility, demonstrating their ability to utilize every available resource. They are known for their distinctive Ipiutak style of art, characterized by intricate geometric designs. The Ipiutak style, with its geometric motifs, reflects a unique artistic vision that contributed to the broader Arctic art tradition. The Ipiutak culture's influence can be seen in the development of Inuit games and sports, promoting physical fitness. Traditional games and sports, rooted in Ipiutak times, fostered physical strength and agility necessary for survival. Ipiutak's hunting practices would have been mindful of conservation, necessary for sustainability in their environment. Their sustainable hunting practices ensured the preservation of wildlife populations, a testament to their ecological wisdom. The study of Ipiutak artifacts has contributed to understanding ancient trade networks across the Arctic. The Ipiutak's trading practices expanded their cultural horizons, exchanging not just goods, but ideas and technologies. The Ipiutak culture's adaptation strategies offer lessons for modern communities facing environmental challenges. Their legacy serves as a reminder of the human capacity for thriving in extreme environments through ingenuity and adaptability. Despite the passage of time, the Ipiutak culture remains an important part of Alaska's and the Inuit people's cultural heritage. Their cultural heritage is a testament to the Arctic's long human history and the ongoing connection between past and present Inuit communities.